Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. On the VeChain chart, we are here on the daily time frame. Looking okay so far. I mean, VeChain is moving down currently in this corrective price channel. We are now in an area where I'd be happy if the price starts to turn around at some point. Could still go a little lower, has lots of space still if it needs to come down any lower. So we're far away from any invalidation of bullish scenarios. So the idea is obviously unchanged that either a B wave or a wave 2 bottomed here in June 23. It's probably a B wave. And that we are now moving up in this C wave to the upside. We need to see if the 5 waves can fill in. Then we can call that already possibly wave C complete. Looking at the bigger picture, I mean, if it's an A, B, C, the C wave seems to be missing here, then I think realistic upside targets for a C wave, 1 second, something changed here. Realistic upside targets for a C wave are the previous all-time high. So we talk about 28 cents basically. It's a 61.8 extension or 66 cents. That's the 78.6 extension. That's already quite far away. So let's see if we can fill in the third wave first, because what is really happening is we had 5 waves up initially now from the bear market low. Really good performance. VeChain performed really well from the low in June to the top, like over 300% here into the, what was that? The February highs, March highs. And since then, the price has been in a very, very slow and boring pullback. Just basically correction, a pullback in an overall uptrend. And that's typically what we're looking for, from an Elliott wave point of view. The idea is to identify those charts that could have started an uptrend, which is indicated by the 5 wave pattern. Then evaluating if there's a good chance that the support area is holding. I mean, we are far away from the 78.6 FIB level, far away from the lower boundary line of that support area. The move down looks corrective. Yeah, it's everything. It's doing everything that it needs to do. Really, ideally, it goes a little lower. I'd say for a more reliable wave 2 correction. Yeah. Also, don't forget that a wave 2 tends to finish in the area of a wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. I mean, that's down here around 2.6 cents. Is this an absolute need for the price to get there? No, I mean, absolutely not, right? The price doesn't have to get there. It's only a guideline. It's not a rule. And as long as pullbacks remain corrective in nature, we can look forward to further upside trend continuation. So I'm looking for upside. I don't have a reliable micro count here at all. In this correction, it's very, very messy. I think we're dealing there with a WXY structure. And within the Y wave, possibly an ABC, maybe a diagonal, but I don't have a very reliable wave count. What I can tell you, I have no clear setup for higher prices from here on the smaller time frame. It's an ugly bottoming structure because it's like a double bottom. They tend to maybe lead to temporary bounces, but often they don't lead to a substantial bounce. I mean, this here, for example, that was not a double bottom and it was a clear bottoming structure and the rally started here as well. This here is always, well, it's a little bit of, it indicates weakness still, right? So, but I'm open to the idea the low could be in. I just can't confirm it yet. I can tell you in this video what I need to see so I can confirm that a low has been struck in wave 2 already. If we go to the 4-hour chart, we might see that in more detail. I leave it open now at the end. I can't, of course it's possible the C wave might have bottomed here. It's possible. But then yeah, it's ugly structure. So if the C wave is still unfolding, then we might form a complex structure here. But if the low is already in, then initial evidence would be a break out of this corrective price channel to the upside. All it is we have, I think, more than 3 touch points down here, and then you draw a parallel line. The thing is, where do you fit it, right? Where you have most touch points. So it's not reliable. Best is to get a 5 wave pattern to the upside. That's really what I need to see. I've got a possible wave 1. I've got a possible wave 2, but it takes a wave 3 to develop fully, a 4 and a 5. That is really what I need to see. 5 waves. And we might be in the 3rd now, but we haven't even seen the 4th and the 5th, of course not. So that is what I need to see. as first confirmation that we've bottomed. So 5 waves above the upper boundary line of the trend channel. And I will also mark with a question mark here. Yeah, we could have bottomed, but I need proof. And then after these 5 waves, we should get a corrective pullback, which will then confirm it further. So, but yeah, good reward to risk ratio. It might move up from here. What would be the parameters for this white wave count? So we completed wave 1, completed wave 2. The third would need to get to 4 cents, then get a 4th wave pullback, and the 5th wave should get to 4.1 cents minimally. I need 5 waves to 4.1, 4.2 cents. So that's my update about VeChain. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.